Some odd speculation on the early development of Dark Souls 1. I'ma keep it brief. I'm only gonna bring up about 3 points for now. And they're gonna be weird, so stay with me. I'd rather discuss abstract, strange concepts rather than basic ones that might be pretty much guaranteeable. Because, I've dabbled in the nature and the behind the scenes stuff with Dark Souls for a while. So I kind of understand, a lot of its aspects at this point. So I'd rather, discuss things on that end. So, were pyromancies at some point, or originally, meant to be shot out from the characters' mouths? Pyromancy in this game was clearly designed as a primal practice. To have it be almost animalistic and mouth-based would have really hammered home this feeling of pyromancy being a primal art and one that is different from the other arcane practices in the game. But I think the devs would have ultimately, or did ultimately, shoot down the idea because pyromancy would have then exuded this draconic feel, which would have conflicted with the nature of the game. And to have it be mouth-based would have conflicted with how other techniques are aimed during gameplay. On to the next thing. What if Nito would have had his own, class of magic? Seath is associated with a type of magic. Gwyn is associated with a type of magic. The Witch of Islip is associated with a type of magic. Someone's missing. All the big players have some, art that they passed on in the game lore. But your boy Nito, what happened? Maybe a set of deathly, poisonous miasma, attacks would have conflicted with the nature of the lore or the gameplay, or maybe the devs didn't really have any ideas for it. But in the end, we did get Poison Mist and Toxic Mist and the acid thing. Lastly, I want to bring up an easy one. The Grand Archives, that great large library, is probably based on the cut concept of a library level in Demon Souls. An old interview confirms that a library level was considered for Demon Souls, and knowing how From Software is iterative and expands on old ideas from old games and new games, well, it's pretty clear what probably happened here. And that's that. I'm particularly glad that I've finally gotten a video down of this nature. Discussing, behind the scenes stuff, cut content, and, developmental stuff. Since the beginning of the channel, I've been meaning to get to videos of this nature. Believe me, I've discussed topics like this since before the channel. For a long time, I've had certain videos of this nature planned, and sometime I'll be getting to them.